What's up, you guys? Today is the 26th of January. Early afternoon, a little bit after 12:30 in the afternoon now. Alright, we are on our way to Ramona, California to make our final delivery. This is a continuation of the last load you saw me delivering. The last vlog you saw as well, which was a delivery to, what the hell is that? Distribution Plus in Ontario. Alright, be prepared to stop. Why is the flag man that far in? Oh, never mind, okay. Alright, so we cross over up here where the flagman is at it. The cones made me wonder about it though. Alright, see if we can get through here without touching his cone. Yep, we're good. Get over here to... Yep, good to go. Alright. Wait on this guy to get back in his vehicle, his crane. Okay. Alright, anyway, we're right here at the intersection of State Route 20, we're on 79 southbound, State Route 79. Just got past State Route 76 right there on the other side of where that, actually where those utility trucks are at. 76 will take you back over to, like over toward Oceanside. Actually got Lake Henshaw just a little bit to the west of us right here, and Palomar Mountain. If you keep going west, you end up on I-15. Keep going west on 76, it'll run you into Oceanside. Also right into where Camp Pendleton is at. Those of you guys who are Marine Corps vets, Scotty. I know Scotty spent time at Camp Pendleton, I think. I know we went to MCRD San Diego. But, alright, anyway. Yeah, we're on our way to Ramona. Or as a Spanish speaker would call it, Ramona. We're going to a farm called Demler Brothers Farm. It's on Old Julian Highway in the town of Ramona. You see where we're at. We're at on the map in relation to it now. We're 16 miles away at the moment. Now, this is a really scenic route I'm taking. If I can get this thing to cooperate. Yeah, not the most truck-friendly route in the world, but it's doable in a truck for sure. However, now, because I came across 79 from I-15 on the south end of Temecula. When you get to the east end of Temecula, where Ansa Road is, yeah, you're basically all over in the wine country of Temecula there. There's a truck route end sign on 79 right after you pass Ansa Road. I'm guessing this is actually like a terminal access truck route though. I don't know, because between this and the other route options I had to work my way over to Ramona, it's honestly, this looked like the most truck friendly of the ones that I could have taken. The other option would have been the longest route, which a friend of mine recommended. Would be to take I-15 all the way down to State Route 52, or also known as Ted Williams Parkway, on, what would I call that? It's not exactly San Diego, but it's not far. It's pretty close to San Diego. Take that across to the east over to the town of Santee, and then get on Highway State Route 67 northbound, and that would take you over to that'll basically run you into 78, and it would hit this customer from the opposite direction that we're going to hit it from. A couple other routes that involve State Route 78 more directly from I-15. The part of it's over by, the San Diego Safari Park, or it used to be called the Wild Animal Park, and when I say they call it the Safari Park now, it's basically a zoo, a very large, very large land area covered kind of zoo. That's right over there off of 78. But yeah, it's got, if you look at it on the map, it's more squiggly. It has more slower speed curves, more traffic. You also have cities you have to go through if you take that way that you don't have to deal with if you go this way. So this way is less curvy. You will have, I don't know, perhaps a little bit more terrain to deal with, but it's really not that bad, and it's very, very scenic. I used to run 79 between Temecula and particularly a street called Sage Road, just before you get to the town of Aguanya. I used to do that a lot when like say if I'd come down to Temecula or to San Diego when I lived in San Jacinto, I could take Sage Road straight up from 79 and it would turn into State Street right there in Hemet, and State Street goes right up into San Jacinto. Alright, so there's actually another truck coming. First one I've seen in a while. Or first one pulling a trailer at least. Alright, now there were a bunch of times where I actually did stop. Use the turnouts and stuff to allow the four-wheeler traffic to go by. Even when I was able to do 55, 59, whatever, it's 55 zone all the way through here. Yeah, see, I got a 4 behind me right now. We're only 3 miles away from our turn. Oh, he's going around me now anyway. Now you see, we got a nice straightaway with an actual passing zone they can use here, but a good chunk of the way there was nowhere for them to legally pass me, so regularly, if someone came up behind me, I would pull over to the side and let them go by, so it's safer for them to get by instead of taking very dangerous risks trying to pass me, because they're going to try to pass me no matter what. I'd rather them do it the safe way though, and that'd be me getting out of the way where they can clearly see around me and clearly get around me, no problem, by just using the turnout. So like I said, even if I'm doing a speed limit, you know what these guys are going to do. Alright, so we're almost into the town of Santa Ysabel. Now if you keep going this way on 79, I think it is, you'll eventually end up in the town of Julian. Now Julian is kind of famous, I guess in a way, for its pies. Like especially apple pies and stuff. If you guys ever get a chance, you want to do like some sightseeing, let's say you're not from California, or even if you are and you just want to do check out parts of California you've never seen before, like where we're at now. Yeah, very scenic here. Palomar Mountain. I used to always go up and down that mountain pretty fast in my car. There's a lot of motorcyclists who like to go racing up and down that road, but if you get up to the top, there are hiking trails up there. There's also an observatory you can visit. At night, like different scientific organizations or universities and stuff will actually, rent time on that thing to look at whatever they're trying to look at. Yeah, you can actually check out the telescope itself during the daytime. What was it? At least it used to be the case. I would imagine it's still the same. like daytime hours, 8 to 5 or something along that line. But yeah, it was a lot of nice stuff you can do over here if you just want a daytime road adventure or whatever. Alright, it's 78 coming up, and the town of Santa Ysabel. We're gonna make a right turn right here. Alright, so you got the Julian Pie Company right here. Don's Market, Farmhouse, Country Eatery. Ramona 15 miles away. Julian is 7 more miles to the east of here. Or southeast, whatever you want to call it. Oh. Now this is a one-way stop. My bad. There's a car coming, but I didn't notice that it was a one-way stop until after I had already started to move, and it's not safe for me to back up, especially when there was a car right behind me, coming up behind me there. Alright. Dudley's, pies, bread, pastries, coffee, breakfast, and lunch. Alright, so we'll probably accelerate. Don't try to pass me right now, car. You won't like the result. Just give it a second. There's another car coming. I'm trying. See, this car is in a hurry now, and I'm already up above the speed limit now by a few miles an hour. But that's never good enough. Yeah, see what I mean? He keeps poking around because he thinks I'm not going fast enough, even though I'm doing 62 miles an hour. Go figure. Alright, 5 miles to Old Julian Road. I need to zoom my map in a little bit here once I get to a safe spot to do it at. Now, I'm not against sliding out of the way so these guys can go around me the easier way. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I see at least good 4 vehicles here. Yeah, see, there's room here where I can keep rolling too, to an extent. Come on. Alright, see now everybody can get around me safely. Not holding anybody up, not creating a log jam and all that. Okay, after this Jeep gets by, I'll get zoomed in a little bit here. I kind of need it for myself as much as I need it to help you guys with your view. Okay, I do see Old Julian Highway on there. It's hard for, you probably can't see it yourself, but I can see where it's at. It's going to go just on the left side of that Oasis Camel Dairy. If you guys can see that icon there. Oh, another car coming. 4 miles to Old Julian. Alright, so I guess I got something here I can bring up that is of interest to me. I've had some friends who are not sports fans not know about this. Actually, an incident that happened. Doesn't matter if you're a sports fan or not. It might be of interest to you. Let me know if you guys have heard about this situation and what your thoughts are on it. So, football season. Very last week of the regular football season, Kansas City Chiefs were playing the San Diego Chargers. And, okay, so these 5 friends were hanging out at the house of one of the guys who, the one guy who lived there, watching the game. And I guess later on after the game they were watching Jeopardy around midnight their time, and they Okay, well, one of the friends left. I think that one friend left around midnight or so. It sounded like, or somewhere. Well, we'll just say about an hour before the other guys, the other three guests supposedly left. Now, when the other guy supposedly left, apparently the guy who lives there said that he basically escorted them to the door or whatever, and then they left. But then here's where there's a lot of holes in the story. Alright, so they went missing. These three guys, not the first guy who left, but the other three who were guests there, they all went missing. And the family of one of those three ended up filing a missing persons report that ended up leading to leading the police to, I guess, that guy's address. Yeah, to where they inquired, whatever, and they asked him when it was the last time we saw them, and he said about 2 days ago we were all watching the Chiefs game, whatever, and I fell asleep watching the. I'm paraphrasing him. I fell asleep in the recliner with my headphones on, and that was the last time he saw them. And it kind of came across like he had been asleep for like 2 days. I don't know if that was really what was implied, or if that was his story, or if just the media is reporting it not so well, not so concisely in that. But either way, they end up looking around, and then they go in the backyard and they figure out that one of these three guys literally froze to death right on the guy's back porch, and the other two froze to death elsewhere in the backyard. And you start to wonder, how the hell do you freeze to death? Even if you're wasted, what's the likelihood you're going to end up just like three people, not just one, but three, get so staggering drunk that you can't figure your way back to can't find your way back into the house. And it really makes me wonder about it. Like, this story smells really fishy to me. They still haven't made any arrests. At least it sounds like the way they present outwardly, it sounds like they didn't find any evidence of trauma. It actually looks like they literally actually froze to death, which is entirely possible. However, it's like three of them like that, and then alright, so Julian Highway, old Julian Highway's coming up pretty soon. Yeah, I'm gonna make the left turn coming up here. So we have to watch that green car, make sure he doesn't get stupid with me here. Alright, yeah, I'm going to signal early, that way he knows I'm going to make this turn here. Okay, I'm going to wait on this white car to get by. I got 32,000 or so pounds of product, and it'll take a bit to get across this road, so let them go by first, and then we'll make our turn. Alright. So anyway, yeah, it smells really fishy to me. I'm wondering if this guy is just telling bullshit stories. I'm convinced he must be telling some kind of bullshit stories, that maybe he had something to do with their deaths. I don't know though, if he did, then how come the other guy survived and didn't have any problems, and seems to be totally unaware of the host's involvement in anything, if that is the case? Or, I mean, it could even be that the guy who left might be the one who's complicit, and the host might be oblivious. you know, but the host story is the one that seems the most fishy to me. So I don't know. I'm really curious on this one. You guys throw your comments in the comments section. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. If you know anything about it. If you don't, go ahead and do some research on it. Read some articles on it. And maybe you can get some intel or whatever. And then go ahead and add your comments then. Alright, okay, I'm still 2.7 miles away, so I'm going to probably go ahead and let this Camaro go by, because there's going to be a lot of curves, so I don't want to be in his way, and I know what it's like to be in a Camaro wanting to rocket around curves too. Because I own one myself, just same color as that one too. That car doesn't, or at least mine doesn't corner as well as other cars I've had, but it's pretty decent. I don't know, it has a tendency to oversteer when I'm, if I dive into curves. Future home of Metz Winery, Ramona Winery. Yeah, it's definitely scenic here. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it there. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just let you guys enjoy the scenery the rest of the way there. We're right around 2 miles out now from our customer. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a problem right here. This is the one I was watching on the map earlier that I was mainly concerned with. Yeah, this definitely looks like definitely got to make sure there's nobody coming, because I definitely need both lanes to make this curve. A little bit concerned about the trees there. In fact, I heard a little branch, a thin branch on that previous tree actually hit my trailer. Alright, 3/4 mile away. Right at the 5 mile marker, or Cinnamon Rock Road. Alright, we're a quarter mile away, and I think it's on the right side. Yeah, right here. Pullet Farm. Let's figure out where we gotta go here. Alright, I guess I'll just park right here out of the way. And figure out where to go from here.